So then we are back with more understandings from the Renewed Covenant, from the Aramaic English translation of the word. This translation is from the original manuscripts of the Hebrews of old, from the time of the prophets of Israel. And then regarding the prophecies of the end, we understand what then Yahweh has in mind in terms of the directives returning. The holy cities are then returning, and then giving directives as during the time of Yohanan. And the world then is presenting itself of more nations then are involved with wars, because then they perceive the American policies then is going to be placed again in the world. They are rejecting because they don't want anything to do with our policies any longer, because it's a policy of defeat. We do not have any more manufacturing in order to have our way then over the world. We are not promoting any more manufacturing as we used to do in the past. We must understand why then our policy became so widely known and so nicely received. It's because of our mighty industry. Our mighty industry was then the main factor why then the nations should then adopt our policies. But we don't have any more industry to compete with the world. Thus then the world is understanding it's only a situation of time until our economy breaks. So you have then Lebanon already involved with war. There is Libya, there is Syria. Kuwait is already having some sort of unrest because they do not want anymore our policies. It's very evident. So the more we try to push our junk, the more the world rejects, because it is divine guidance given to the world. Is a time of a restoration, and the more nations are being destroyed, the more the Chinese are going to be requested, thus implementing the system. There is no way out this time. IMF already predicted our economy is going to break if we do not then do the proper savings and restructuring of our economy. And by launching any other junky system around the world, we are going to be rejected. Not only this, but when the Chinese comes and then they put out their system, then they're going to ruin our economy further until we then adopt their system, with our economy further ruined. The nations are at unrest, are at war. They don't want our policies. Because it's a time of restoration. Time of when the Chinese then are going to take over the leadership of the world. Liking it or not. And the world is very sensitive to spiritual changes, and they know the change is for the best. It's for their benefit.